Hey, so we are going to be starting on page 29 today. Make sure you watch the lesson 6 video up on top of this one. Starting page 29, lesson 6. We're going to go ahead and solve. So they want us to write the bond for the related 10 facts. So we're going to solve for 9 plus 2 and then 2 plus 9. Okay, so we're going to write the fact both ways and borrow, and then that is going to be our number bond. So let me show you. They have an example for number 1 where they've kind of did it. So 9 plus 2, they broke the 2 into 2 parts, 1 and 1. They borrowed 1 to make the 9 a 10, and there was 1 left. They did the same thing when it was 2 plus 9. And then they took that information and they made the number bond. So 11 is our whole, 10 and 1 are our parts. So one part of each of number 2 and 3 is going to be 10. So we can go ahead and do that because that's where our 10 facts are going to go. Okay, so looking at number 2, we have 9 plus 6. So we have to borrow 1 from the 6 to make 9 a 10. And then there's 5 left. So we'll do the same thing. Over here. So we borrowed 1 from the 6 to make the 9 a 10, and there was 5 left. Same thing, borrowed 1 from the 6 to make 9 a 10, and there was 5 left. Okay. So the 9 becomes a 10, and the 6 becomes a 5. So 10 and 5 are going to be our 2 parts. 10 and 5 is 15, which means 9 plus 6 is 15, and 6 plus 9 is 15. Okay, do the same thing for number 3 with 7 plus 9 and 9 plus 7. All right, now we're going to do numbers 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to use number bonds to show our thinking and then write the related 10 plus fact. So 9 plus 4. So I'm going to borrow from the 4 to make my 9 a 10, borrow 1. Which leaves me with 3 left over, which means my 10 fact will be 10 plus 3. Good, and 10 plus 3 is 13, which means 9 plus 4 must be 13. Okay, and then the same thing for number 5. I have 3 plus 9. I'm going to borrow 1 from my 3 to make my 9 a 10, which leaves me with 2 left over. Okay, so my 9 becomes a 10, and I have 2 left, so that becomes 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12, which means 3 plus 9 is 12. So go ahead and do the same thing for 9 plus 5 down at the bottom. Okay, and then we'll flip over to page 30. We're going to match the equal expressions. So 9 plus 3 becomes 10 plus 2. If we borrowed 1 from the 3 to make the 9 a 10, we would have 10 plus 2. Okay, so it's going to be the same thing with 5 plus 9. If I borrow 1 from the 5, I'm left with the 4. So it'd be 10 plus 4. So I'm going to draw a line from 5 plus 9 to 10 plus 4. Okay, now let's look at 9 plus 6. All right, so sorry, I got a phone call. Forgot to turn it on. Do not disturb again. So 9 plus 6, when I turn that into a 10 plus fact, it'll become 10 plus 5. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and complete the rest of those, drawing lines connecting the equations to the 10 plus fact that is equal to it. They'll both equal the same amount. So 9 plus 3 is equal to 12, and 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. They're equal. All right. Then we're going to look at number 8, A through N. You're going to complete the addition sentence to make them true. So you're just going to complete the addition sentence. So 2 plus 10 is 12. 7 plus 9, I borrow 1 from the 7 to make 9 a 10, and I've got 10 plus 6 is 16. What do I add to 10 to get to 14? 4. And you're just going to keep going to solve all the rest of those problems. And then page 30 is the end of our day for Thursday. All right, see you guys tomorrow.